In a city of spectacle and grandeur, the biggest show in town right now is right here, Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Carolina Panthers and the Las Vegas Raiders. For some, the final chapter of the season. For others, a final week before the playoffs. And we're off in Week 18. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a man out of Florida State. And he's going to have this open across midfield, partner to the 48. That play good for 17 and a first down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Back to throw. On the move, hit it right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
To the air on 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down. Running it after the penalty. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
17-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
And now the Raiders are going to go for 2.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And that's brought in for 2, Brock. That's going to put them up 8-0. Really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they can make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Another carry for him. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
I'll throw it here on first. Gets him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Panthers first.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line.
Okay, that was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, and give him a chance to make a play.
2nd down now, 7 to go. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They've jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. He's going to throw it again. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
They'll air it out on 3rd. This is wheeled in nicely downfield by Jones. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 21 yards. And a Panther first down.
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now it's 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowned, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. It's a design boot. He rolls to his right. And he has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers finish up their opening drive.
Touchdown.
Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Drive play straight ahead. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball? Don't put it in harm's way.
Bringing money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich, got bro coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. Think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on me, camouflage bells. Blue diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. Twin, from the hustle and grill. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to M, now I got sell. If it's about money, then you know it's great.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Third and long for him here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
It's 4th down.
Las Vegas sends out the punt team. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. It's fielded at the 14. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Right up the gut. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
49-yard line.
One play in and they are already close to midfield. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 8-7 the score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They've got a first to begin the frame.
60 Eagles, go!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. He's going to throw this one. To the right and hauled in by Jones. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That pitching catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. I just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Plowing up the middle. And he's down to almost... Oh, no. Actually going to give him the 30 here. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And that one falls incomplete. So it would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's a handoff. And this is down to the doorstep of that red zone. Another yard to reach it and pick up that 1st down, too.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. They're going to throw for it on 4th. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
He'll always sign off on it. When that particular call comes in the headset, and the running back gets a chance to hear it. A toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. They'll run here on 1st down. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They're going to try and throw it here. And there's a man there. It's it. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Panthers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Back now, pressure coming. Setting up the running back screen. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Number 18.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Here's a throw. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Trying to throw this from the gun. Forced out to his right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line.
2-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Nike 18.
Setting him on the down. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Read a little bit there. Kind of feels like a gain of nothing. You know why? Because you're still playing with your backs against the end zone. No real breathing room. No margin for error.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. The Raiders with the lead at home here at Allegiant. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They give it to him again. Still going past the 15. And they finally take him down at the 27. Within 24 yards on that one. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
Dude, I want you in the audience to imprint that play in your mind. When you hear me or any announcer say, oh, he's running downhill. Oh, get running downhill. Oh, you want to hit it downhill. That right there, that was running downhill.
That's right. He's taken down just a couple yards shy of the 40. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Blast through midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Back to the well again. He'll be yard at most there. And it's 2nd down. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Track 60. 8, 19, Lion. 60, Maverick. 60, Maverick. 7, Lion. 7, Lion. Mustang 19.
This time it's a passing play. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and short, McCaffrey. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hey, motion.
Pass play coming here. Has a man on target to Thornton. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're in 1st and goal.
That's another Raiders 1st down.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. Don't think he's going to get much, if any, as he heads out of bounds right near the line.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team are just a yard or inches short on 4th down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal.
Viking, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18 79 Bronco. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready.
Now looking to throw. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders will add to their lead at the end of the half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. So this solid 1st half continues for them. They're into the end zone to extend their advantage.
And I think if you're a head coach here, Kate, you've got to be very happy with the effort so far. They've come out strong. They've been the ones dictating the tempo, and as a result, they add to the scoreboard.
Panthers 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. They'll throw to start the drive. Cut along the left sideline. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
A gain of 31 yards. 1st down, Carolina.
The complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now with 2 seconds left, we get the expected timeout from this offense. They're in great shape to get 3 here entering the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Jones. big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They got 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. To throw here on 1st down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Throwing now on 1st down. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Running it now out of the gun. And they'll find ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You know, some positive yardage here, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. That's caught by Hubbard. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And out comes the Panthers field goal unit. He was good on his first kick. Gonna need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
The wind was at a sails, Kate, and it certainly helped that football fly true and right down the middle. And from that distance, to hit with that accuracy is one impressive shot.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders push this to an 8-point game.
receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Raiders push the lead to 2 scores now. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger, go!
They're going play action. Dumps it off to his running back. He's taken down after reaching the 30. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Pass play on first and 10. Throw left side, complete. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space. Take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. They'll work against the blitz. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Shotgun now on third down. Escapes the pocket, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they come up big on third down there with a sack.
A loss of 12 yards, and it's fourth down.
Carolina in punt formation, and he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. It's a cut to the right sideline. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Viking 18.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Let's go now.
Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's the Raiders' ball, a chance at a win if they can hang on to this lead.
Shut him on this drive, boy. Touchdown. Do this something.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Alert! I got you, baby. I got you. I got you. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. 7.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Back-to-back carries here. And that is a touchdown! The Raiders could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. The Raiders take a 16-point lead.
Raiders 29, Panthers 13.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Jones. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This is a heater going deep. Big game downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. They'll go play action. Complete out to the right. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
From the red zone on 1st. Near the goal line. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
They'll go play action on 1st down. Headed out right. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically. You know you've got to stop that run first. First down pass play can and certainly was effective.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead.
Raiders 29, Panthers 19.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 18 Tiger.
Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, set. 70 Lion.
Going back, it's the handoff. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 38-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 18 Pioneer. Check out.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Vacates quickly left side. He can run it. And he's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. It's 16 yards on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. Nike 18. Ready.
So Reed the gift to McCaffrey. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on 1st. It's 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Go. Cougar 19. Go.
Throwing now off the play action. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
7 Pirates.
3rd down from the gun. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He's got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
Vegas, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders about to be just the 3rd team to ever finish the regular season unbeaten. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Come on. Set. 7.
They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he will haul it in for the Vegas touchdown. The Raiders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now the Raiders getting set for another 2-point conversion try. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here's Jones. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. Gets some space around midfield. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line. Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. It's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. He even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Check up.
Looking to throw it. Chased out to his right. He's going to run for it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
A gain of 7. And the Panther first down.
Throwing from the gun. And down he goes. Raiders got him. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has them set up second down and 21. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has them set up second down and 21. Dropping back to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Here he is to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Hands are tied. Got to have it on this fourth down. Desperation time here. Taking a chance to the end zone. And again, they drop the interception. This time it's a good thing, though. Much better field position without it. Stinks at the turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. On it to the yearly, picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. This goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued, too. Yeah. Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
Let's go now. 19 tight. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
70 Lion. Roll, roll, roll. Dragon 60.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. On the move, headed right. He's trying to go deep again. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
Check smash. Check smash. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Working inside the red zone. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes. Incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready? Mustang at Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Check, 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 check. 79 Bronco. 19 Lion.
Sticking to the air here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. All right, so defensively you've seen 2 throws now, and you turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on 3rd and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there right away, I better be creative to try to find 6.
60 Bobcat. Riggs, 19 tight, 19 tight.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now they're left with 4th and goal. So a bit stubborn there, Brock. They just kept throwing for it after pass fell incomplete. Now they've got 4th and goal.
Yeah, and you and I both know what's going to happen when these O-linemen run off the sidelines, big fellas. They're not going to be too happy about not putting one run on the board.
No, sir. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. No kick, they're going to go for it. Completes the fake inside the 10. And he'll add to their lead on the final play of the game as he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Well, I think we can all agree, partner, that call came at the perfect time to fool them. Or in this case, catch them totally off guard and take it in for a touchdown.
And that really is saying something, because you know that sidelines is screaming, watch your fake, got to be ready for it, no matter